Hello aspirants, I'm Karthikeyan from Inkar IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the 7th February current affairs. The topic taken from the daily edition. The topic is thermal power plant emission. That is the editorial topic. In this topic comes under our GS3 infrastructure and energy. In this topic we are going to discuss about the what is thermal power plant and what are the three types of power plant in India, the evolution of emission norms, and what are the key challenges in this, what are the financial and technological hurdles, what are coal dependence and energy security, and what is the way weeks enforcement and regulatory loopholes, and what are the global pressures of the climate commitment, and what are the potential solutions. These are the topic we are going to discuss by today's topic. First of all, why it is in the news? That is India's power sector, which is heavily dependent on the coal-based thermal power plant, which contribute nearly 70% of the country's electricity generation. However, these plants are mainly major source of air pollution and also greenhouse gas emission. This is the topic today, leading a regulatory challenge and also the leading enforcing environmental standards will be delayed. Thermal power plants generate electricity by using a heat from a fuel sources. The heat usually generates steam in a boiler, which is then used to run a steam turbine that is connected to a generator. They are classified to according to the heat source as coal-fired, gas, diesel, liquid fuels, geothermal, biomass. India mainly uses three types of thermal power plants, named which are coal, that is capacity of 2,6404.50 megawatt, and also there is a gas which is around 24,956 0.51 megawatt, liquid fuel like diesel, that is 509.7 megawatt. The total capacity of the thermal power plant is around 2,31,870.72 megawatt. That electricity directly generated by these plants adds up to 71% of the total power generation in the country. The major factor of considering the locating of thermal power plants is which should be terrain region, availability of the fuel and water, the proximity of the population clusters, that is a population how they are located, and also accessibility. These are the major criteria to locate the thermal power plant. And also there's a many evaluation of the norms. There is a many norms evaluated still now. That in December the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, that MOEFCC, introduced a new emission standard for the coal fuel, that is a sulfur dioxide SO2, nitrogen oxide NOx, particulate matter, mercury emission, water consumption. The plans were expected to empty by 2017, but this deadline is repeatedly extended due to the opposition of the power producers. First of all, after a year delays, the government raised the approach. The thermal plants were categorized into three groups based on the location and pollution level. The new deadlines were set to the 24 to 26. Penalty system was introduced for non-compliance plants. For there is a major key challenges behind this thermal power plant. First of all, there is a financial and technological hurdles. The upgrading plans to install fuel gas desulfurization and also to control SO2 is very much expensive. And also there is a power. The companies that argue that retrofitting old plants is not cost effective, and also many plants struggle with securing financing due to the India's stressed power sector. And also there is a coal dependency and energy security. There is a coal remains India's primary source due to domestic availability and affordability. Rapid shift, that is to clean energy sources, could disrupt supply and raise costs. And also there is a weak enforcement and regulatory loopholes. That repeated deadline extension show a lack of strict enforcement, and also state-owned power plants which generate a significant share of the electricity often get preferential treatment when it comes to the compliance. There is a road ahead. First of all, we need to get the government initiatives and policy adjustment, that is a gradual pushing out of the inefficient old plans, and also incentives of the clean technology adoption, including financing from international agencies to push a renewable energy expansion to reduce the dependency on the coal. And also, there is a global pressure and climate commitment. There is a pressure. India has pledged net zero emission by 2070, complies with COP28 and Paris Agreement goals requires urgent action in the thermal power emission. And also there is a potential solution. That is a solution that strong financial support is required to retrofitting the coal plants, and also we require more accountability and enforcement to ensure the compliance, and also we need the accelerated adoption of the renewable to reduce the coal reliance. So these are the main thing. India struggle, that is to regulate the thermal power emission, reflects the tension between the economic growth and environmental responsibility, while places that many policies exist but implementation gaps, financial constraint, and also political challenges. These are the things which is make continuous to delay the progress in cleaner technology, and accelerating the transition to the renewable energy are a key achieving a sustainable future. Thank you so much.